We want to find the LCD for everything on the top and everything on the bottom. And so that way we can multiply each thing by the LCD to cancel this out to get rid of the complex fraction. Now, in this case, we want to look at, first of all, the y's. The LCD is actually going to be the highest power of y that you see here. So y squared will be part of the LCD. And you also look at the numbers. You want to pick the smallest number that both 4 and 3 will divide into evenly, and that is going to be 12. Okay, so the LCD here is going to be 12 and then y squared. So now I want to put 12y squared next to everything that I have here. So 12y squared times the first one, 11 over y squared. And we're going to do minus 12y squared times 1 over 4y. And then 12y squared times 3 over y. 12y squared, 11 over 3y. So every single thing in the top and bottom, I'm multiplying by the LCD 12y squared. Now it's time to reduce. All right, so in this case, the y squares are going to cancel out. And then I'm also going to multiply the 12 times 11. So you're going to get 132 y squareds cancel out. 12 divided by 4 is 3. And then y squared, we're getting rid of 1y. So you subtract the exponents. That means you'll be left with just a y left over there. On the bottom, 12 times 3, 36. Then y squared, we're subtracting 1. Y squared over y will just give you 1y. Plus 12 divided by 3 is 4. But then we have 4 times 11, so it's going to be 44. So again, what I did there was 3 divided by itself is 1. 12 divided by 3 is 4. So then I can just do 4 times 11 to get 44. And then don't forget we need a y there as well because of the y squared and over the y that we see there. Now we just need to do a little simplifying on this. 132 minus 3y, and then we have some common terms that are here. That's going to add up to 80y that we have on the bottom. Now, as far as writing your answers on these, okay, you can factor on this if you want, or you could leave it as the 80. Now, if you weren't able to factor, you could factor out of 3, and you get 44 minus y over 80y. So we factor out of 3 to see if anything can reduce here with this fraction, but you have 3 and you have 80, so that's not going to reduce. And so that would be your final answer. 3 times 44 minus y quantity all over 80y, and that would be it. So let's do another one of those similar. This problem is going to be the LCD. We'll find LCD is going to be, okay, so we look at the number. When you have numbers like this, you're going to look at if the smaller number divides into the larger number, and it does in this case. 15 times 15 would be 225. So I know that 225 will be part of my LCD. Also, you want to pick the highest power of y, which is going to be y squared here. So everything, top and bottom, I will multiply by 225 y squared. So 225 y squared, we'll put the first fraction here. Then 225 y squared, we have 1 over y squared. 225 y squared times 1 over 15. 225 y squared times 1 over y. Now we're just going to multiply and reduce here. The 225s are going to cancel out. but you end up with a y squared left over. This one, the y squareds cancel out, but you have a 225 left over. On the bottom, 225 divided by 15 is 15, but you're still going to have a y squared left over there. This one, you get 225, but then you'll end up with a y because you have y squared over y you have on the bottom. From here, we're going to factor to see if anything cancels out. Now on top, that's going to be difference of squares. So we're going to do y minus 15 and y plus 15. On the bottom, we can factor out a 15 and a y from there. 15y squared divided by 15y is y. 225y divided by 15y is going to be 15. Now we see here that we can cancel out a y plus 15 from the top and bottom, which means your final answer will be y minus 15 all over 15y.